So good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day one of love. And daily love will continue on as we have been doing in connection. And it's also a practice that you can do totally without having ever done yoga with me before. So at the beginning of the practice, every class, we will have certain things, a bit like connection, like how we did last month. And then there'll be a task like we had last month. And then we're also going to weave a certain way of moving or feeling or being in through the class. So close your eyes and feel your spell sense, that sense of as you sit here, lie here, rest here, what is the feeling in your body? Just notice it without changing it, without expecting it to be anything other than how it is. And then bring your hand to your heart, and I want you to smile. And as you smile, allow your breath to drop into your belly. And just notice what changes as you smile. Gentle, tiny smile, softening of your face. Nice. And then the 5-minute action we're going to the 5-minute action you're going to take or do sometime in the day. And so for me, this idea of a 5-minute action, what it's based on is that act of self-care and self-love. And so my intention is, over the next few days to practice certain small things, just small gestures, and then find one that I really like and try and bring that into my daily life. So, for example, one that I'm thinking of doing today is that I'll set maybe not today, I'm kind of busy today, but my intention is that, like, for example, set your table when you sit down to lunch and have some flowers that you picked. And for me, that's like the outside me turns up and supports the inside me, or creates space in my day for that deep inner softness of me. It might be that you make your bed, it might be that you do something, you take action of some kind. And so you can write it down in your little book from last month, or you can just think about it and do it. So I'm going to write it down because it's always good for me to write things down. Um, And I'm really intrigued to see what happens. I have no idea where this is going to go, how we're going to deepen, how we're going to connect into this. But yeah, I'm really excited about the journey. So sound will be a little bit funny because my camera turned off. So come lie on the floor and let's do some Sunday yum. Come, come. So you're lying on the floor, your knees are bent. And then just unpack your spine and land deeply onto the floor. And maybe start already to have a smile on your face, just ever so slight, a slight lifting of the corners of your mouth, softening into your eyes, and then drop your knees from side to side. As you move, allow your breath to travel into your belly, softening, settling, deepening, rocking from one side to the other side. Nice. Squeeze both knees up towards you. So as you squeeze your knees in, as you hug your knees down, wrap your arms around and just let your spine settle. Slight smile on your face, a sense of softening. Breath is down into your belly. Just landing into the practice, landing into now. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling and roll into your ankles. You're feeling your calves, your feet, your thighs, your hips, your belly. Have a slight smile on your face. Cultivating that sense of a softening in the front of your body as you smile. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Bend your right knee, squeeze it down towards you, plugging it in. And either bend your left knee and then lengthen it out, or lower the left leg down until it floats just above the floor. As you squeeze your right knee deeply down, let your breath be in your belly. And then lift your left leg up. And again, you can either bend your knee or lower it down straight. So just begin to lift the left leg and then drop the left leg. Moving really slowly, feeling the connection to your body as you move, that sense of the sensations as you lift and as you drop. Nice. Pointing into your left toes. And then draw a circle with your left leg. The whole of your leg just travels in a circle, feeling into, sensing into the deep of the front of your hip. And then turn in the other direction. Softening through the face, softening into your belly. Nice. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling and roll again into your ankles. Big circles with your ankles. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. From here, bend the left knee, hug it down, and either bending the right leg and then extending it out, or lower the left leg, or right leg down until it floats just above the floor. And then lengthen up, reaching up. And just feel. Can you sense how your leg is connected to your torso? How the pulling of your left knee down towards you creates an anchoring through your pelvis. The bending of the left elbow connects your shoulder. So there is this sense of connectivity through your body as you move. Nice. One more time. Softening into your face. Slight smile on your face. And then roll in a big circle with your right leg. So as you circle with your right leg, how do you feel the deep of your hip? And circle in the other direction. Nice. Squeeze both knees up towards you, hug them both in, and then lower both toes to the floor, let them touch lightly. Squeeze your knees towards you, and then touch your toes to the floor. And squeeze your knees towards you. One second. Get my face open, please. Squeeze your knees towards you. And touch your toes to the floor. And again, squeeze your knees towards you. Touch your toes to the floor. Nice. So draw your knees up towards you and brace your elbows into the floor. And then just draw a circle with your knees so that there's a circle on the floor with the back of your pelvis. So draw a clock with the back of your pelvis. And as you travel, feel the feeling, sensing, deepening into the back of your pelvis. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Lower both feet to the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. Push your feet down. Begin to roll up along your spine. And roll down, land on the floor. So we're just opening into, connecting into the directions that our spine moves in, that our hips connect to, that our legs engage in. And just rolling up and down along your spine. Rolling up and down. Nice. So stretch your arms out wide at the side, and then drop both knees down to the right and draw your left knee up in the direction of your right shoulder. Pausing there, gliders, and then draw your left foot all the way back to the floor, come back to center. Knees down towards the left, and then draw your right knee up towards your left shoulder. Pause, and then back. So just begin to glide from side to side. As you glide from one side, feeling the breath down into your belly, and feel a smile on your face. Really softening into the eyes, the jaw, the front of your throat, and the front of your chest. Just traveling from one side to the other side. Nice. And come back to center. So draw your right knee up towards you, and then draw your right knee out to the side. So my right knee has moved a little bit out towards the right. Come back to center, and then push your right leg long and strong and lift your hips off the floor. Zoomies. Bend your right knee up towards you. Draw your right knee out to the side. Back to center. Zoomies. You can include your leg, your arm. So bend your elbow, bend your knee, draw them together. Right knee out to the side. Center. Stretch your arms long as your leg stretches long. Elbow to your knee out to the side. Center. Zoomies. Just do this a few times, really hearing the deep of your pelvis, the deep of your hips, the strength of your legs, and that sense of your breath into your belly, a softness in your face. Nice. One more time. Super. Other side. So arms are long beside you. Draw the left knee up towards you. And draw the left knee out to the side. Left knee back to center. And then stretch the left leg long and lift your bum off the floor. Zoomies. Drop your bum to the floor and draw your left knee out to the side. Back to center, and we'll include the arms. So bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow. And then stretch your arms long, stretch your leg long. Bend your elbow, bend your knee. Draw your left leg out to the side. Center. Long. Center. Side. Center. Long. Center. Side. Last time. Center. Long. Center. Side. Awesome job. Both feet to the floor. And just pause for a moment, letting that settle. The next movement is kind of similar but different. So keep your arms wherever they are, it's okay. And then lift your right foot off the floor. And your right foot's going to stay off the floor the whole time now for the next while. And it's a bit like zoomies and then a bridge, but your leg is going to move. So drop your knees down towards the left and draw your right knee up towards your left shoulder. And then come back to center. Stretch your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Lift your hips up. Drop your bum down, bend your knee. Gliders over towards the left. Center. Lift up, straighten your leg up towards the ceiling. One last time. Down, knee over towards the left. Center, and up. Nice. Change. Left leg is in the air, foot will float for the next while. Drop your knees over towards the right. Knee travels up towards the right shoulder. Center, and up. Down, over towards the right. Center, and up. One more time. Down, center, and up. Super cool. So roll all the way over and come sit on your mat. And so if you feel that your lower back gets tired when you're sitting and you're Sitting like this with your legs long, then get a cushion, get a pillow, get a book, get a block, get something to sit on. And so, sitting up tall, fingertips are beside you, your sense of length through your spine. And then reach your right hand across and point towards the right, or reach towards the right like you're offering somebody a marshmallow. Look towards the left with your right hand, sorry. And then come back. And then reach towards the right with your left hand. And then back. And just feel what happens in your rib cage and in your arm as you glide from side to side. You're just mobilizing into, reaching into, gliding. Nice. So that over is going to turn into a side. So reach the right hand across and then go under. Side, under, side. Last one. Under. Pause there. Really push your left hand down. Reach deeper through the right fingers. Get taller by pushing your pelvis down into whatever you're sitting on. And then reach through the right fingers. Side and then down. Other side. Bring your right hand to the floor. Reach your left hand across. And then go under. Side. Under. Side. Softening into your face. Breathing down into your belly. Feel your body as you move. Side. Under. Pause there. Pushing into the right hand. Reaching deeply through the fingers. Nice. And then down and pause. So the next movement, I don't know if we're going to do it a lot. We could do it a lot. We'll see what happens. So bring your hands straight forward in front of you and then glide your arms wide. And as you widen them, feel how that opens the front of your chest. Nice. And then bring your hands together, rounding your back like you're about to dive into a swimming pool. Bring your arms either side of your head. And then wide. And just feel that moment where you feel that the clothing on your chest, the skin on your chest, the muscles on your chest widening. And then dive. Bring your palms together, drop your head down. And just do this really softly, feeling the breath in your belly. Feel that opening of your chest and then the opening of the back of your body. You really lean into opening the front, opening the back, opening the front, opening the back. And see, can you do this movement with a softness in your face, an attention to your breath, a sense of awareness of how you're moving in this moment. Nice. Come back to center. Sitting tall, bring your right hand forward and then pull it back like a bow and arrow and bring your fingers to the floor behind you. Bring your left hand to the outside of your left knee and then turn towards, the outside of your right knee and then turn towards the right. And then how in this moment would you widen from the deep of you? So for me, that happens when I smile and I have a sense of awe. Really feel that expanding sense of the breath, the torso, the softening of your face, the widening of your chest. You get taller, get wider, and you hold more of you in your attention. And you breathe even deeper into your belly. And you smile and soften your face. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Wiggle your eyebrows. Nice. Come back to center. Other side. Pull the left elbow back. Twist towards the left. Hold on to the outside of the left knee. And again, how would you rise and lift and open through your heart? For me, that I widen something across my collarbones. I feel a length in my spine. I feel quite open and attentive to the left. My face is soft. A slight smile on my face. So come back to center. Just roll your shoulders. Mm, roll your belly. As you roll, just feel, acknowledge, be in your body. This practice is one of building awareness, softness, self care. Nice. So come lie on the floor. Just lie on the floor. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And rock your knees gently from side to side. As you rock your knees from side to side, just feel the deep of the back of your body as it rocks in one direction and then the other. How wonderful. And just pause. Pause there, lying on the floor. Knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor. And just let yourself settle into the felt sense of this moment. What does this practice feel like in your body? And how is that to be in softness in your body? Remembering the practice from last month, that sense of how do you connect to your wellness, that sense of resource, cultivating resources. All these are ongoing continuity of practice. Maybe you're still lighting your candle from way back in light. Maybe you're still doing your oils before your practice. Maybe you will still write down the felt sense, your wellness, and one task you could do, or really see. This is a practice of cultivating rituals, offerings, self care, small and tiny steps towards it. Um, so, thanks for being here. Those of you who contribute towards this yoga, thank you so much. If you're new to this yoga, it's €10 for the month. And yeah, I feel like it's really worth it. I'll be here for 28 days practicing self care, a softening, a being in, finding safety in the wellness of my body, being here with you, and yeah, celebrating aliveness and connection. Um, so, yeah, what a great thing to do today. What an awesome thing to celebrate. So, yeah, I celebrate you. I hope this month goes well for you, and looking forward to tomorrow. We will begin to stand as the week progresses because today was Sunday Young, so we're on the floor. And yeah, let's see where we go with this opening out of and connecting to. Thanks.